the information that's been given to us right now. So I'm not going to be lining up taking a shot or a vaccination for something that wasn't clear in the first place. And then you all create a shot in miraculous time. It takes years to create vaccination.
Well, it used to take years.
Okay, it used to.
You know how many years were invested in this approach? About 20 years of science to get us to be able to do it.
20 years is not enough. And 9 months is definitely not enough for nobody to be taking no vaccination that you all came up with.
The only reason I'm talking to you right now, as close as we are, is that I've been vaccinated.
Right.
But if it allows thousands of people like you don't get vaccinated, you're going to let this virus continue to percolate in this country and in this world.
Something like the common flu then, right?
And not
it's
like
much more serious than the flu.
Well, the flu kills a lot of people annually too.
You know how many people died of the flu the last year? I mean, not this year, virtually none, but the previous year, about 20 to 30,000. You know how many people have died from COVID-19 in the United States? 600,000 Americans.
The number that you all given that died, that's once again, that's you all's number.
You gonna pass?
Yeah, definitely. Because when you start talking about paying people to get vaccinated, when you start talking about incentivizing things to get people vaccinated, there's something else going on with that. Something else going on.
It is something going on.
There's something else.
You're right. But I'm glad millions of people like me and most everybody here didn't get it. You know what their incentive was? Protecting their health and protecting the city. But I won't keep you anymore.
It's okay, because my incentive, y'all campaign is about fear. It's about inciting fear in people. You all attack people.
See, people finding out, or they figuring it out about this mark of the beast. They ain't going for that. People are not going for that no more. People are waking up, man. People are waking up. So, oh, I'm already in Revelation. Oh, man, that's perfect. People are waking up. So, I looked up on my computer. I said, is the mark of the beast physical? And it said, the interpretation of whether the mark of the beast is physical or symbolic is a point of debate amongst Christians. While some believe it will be a literal mark or literal physical mark, others interpret it as a symbolic representation of allegiance to the Antichrist, which there's more than one Antichrist. Anybody that goes against Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, is an Antichrist. Anybody that goes against Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, is an Antichrist. So, like we see it, and he calls of all, both small and great, Revelations 13 and 16, and he causes all, both small and great, rich or poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, right? So you go and look up that word mark, charagma, mark, graven. If somebody put a graven, they gotta cut a stamp, an imprinted mark of the mark stamped on the forehead or the right hand as a badge of the followers of the Antichrist, which is more than one Antichrist. The mark branded upon horses, things carved, sculptured, graven work of idolatrous images. So when you go into the Strongs, it says Strong's G 5482, a scratch or etching, a stamp, a sculpture figure, graven, mark. So they're going to put something in your right hand. It's going to be physical. It's going to be physical. And if you don't have that, Let's read 17. And that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So if you don't get this, what's coming, or like they showed in that video, this thing is going, you ain't going to be able to buy or sell. You ain't going to be able to eat. You ain't going to be able to drink. You ain't going to be able to do nothing. But this is the time that we depend on Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah. A lot of people are going to take it just like they took the C-19, and they're going to be destroyed. They're going to be destroyed, man. So we just ready for it to come. We hoping, the Lord willing, that we are not the ones that will take it, because you can't just say, like, you know what, I'm not taking it. Yeah, you can have it in your head, but if it's in the Lord's plans for you to take it, then you're going to end up taking it. So precept, Revelations 14 and 9 is a precept to Revelations 13 and 16. And I'm going to start at 9 and go to 10. It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast or his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. Look, receive the mark in the right hand or in the forehead. It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture. So this is full strength, into the cup of his indignation. And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb. In the presence of the angels and the Lamb, Yahweh Shai. So, in that same, and when you look at that where it says, and receive his mark, that's the same thing, charagma. So I'm looking at receive is lambano.
Strong's G 2983. Lambano.
Lambano, and it says to receive, to take, to have, to take with the hand. It says lay hold of any person or thing in order to use it. To take up a thing to be carried. That's physical. To take upon oneself. To take in order to carry away. Oh, they got a lot. To receive what is offered. Not to refuse or reject. To take, to choose, to select. That's physical. So you receive that mark and you're going to be destroyed. And then, a lot of people going to probably try to take it out. A lot of people going to be trying to hide it, wearing big baggy clothes and shit. But it's going to be big, ugly sores on your hands. You ain't going to be able to hide it. Matter of fact, Revelation 16 and 2 talk about that. Matter of fact. It says, and the first went and poured out his vial upon the earth, and there fell a noisome and grievous sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast, and upon them which worshipped his image. So when you look up What is that? Kakos, Noisium,
Strong's G 2556. Kakas.
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 It says, evil things, harm, that which is evil, wicked, ill, bad, Noisium, of a bad nature, wrong, wicked, troublesome, injurious, pernicious, destructive. Okay, let's put that there. And it says, and there fell a destructive and grievous sore. Was grievous. Poneros.
Strong's G 4190. Paneras. Paneras.
Same thing. Evil, wicked. In a physical sense, diseased. Ooh. So it's going to be something that mess you up. For sure. Oh, man, it's about to get bad. And guess what? We know that some of us are going to die for this truth because we're not going to take that mark of the beast. So, Revelations 20:4, it says, and I saw thrones, and they sat upon them, and judgment was given unto them. And I saw the souls of them that were beheaded for the witness of Yahweh and for the word of Yahweh, and which had not worshipped the beast, neither his image, neither had received his mark upon their forehead or in their hands. And they lived and reigned with Yahweh 1,000 years. So you're going to have a lot of them that take it, but you're going to have some that do not take it because they part of the elect. Lord willing, we are part of that. I don't want to take it. I didn't take the C-19. I didn't have no thoughts of taking it. And I have no thoughts of taking the new one that's about to come out. I'd rather starve. I'd rather wait on Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. But it's definitely getting crazy out here and people starting to understand they starting to realize what's going on. They was under a rock for a long time, but now people are starting to figure it out. And it's only about to get worse, man. It's going to get worse before it get better, but we still want to stay down to the end. So, hey, listen. Revelations 13:16 is here. It's here, man. Pray to the Lord that you don't get, caught up in that. That you don't allow a woman to tell you, well, I'm taking it, so you got to take it, or we got to break up and this and that, or we can't be married no more. Well, bitch, we ain't going to be married no more. Nice meeting you. Because we ain't taking that, man. You fall for that, you set yourself up for failure. Just like you read in Revelations 14:10, you're going to be burnt with sulfur, with fire and brimstone. You're going to be destroyed, man. So, I'd rather pray to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai and pray that, he got my back so that I don't take it. Because anybody that take it, they're going to be destroyed. Because what you're doing is saying, look, Yahweh, I'm not dealing with you. I'd rather roll with the devil. So when you do that, he going to say, well, what the fuck I need you for? Let's get rid of you. And that's going to be a lot of our people. You can read Zechariah 13:8. 2/3 of our people got to be destroyed. Like, he ain't playing, man. And a lot of our people are going to take it. They took that C-19, so they're going to take this too, man. The Charagma. Go look it up. Charagma. Strong's G 5480. Charagma. So, hey, it's coming to pass, man. Pay attention while you still can. So, Kal Hala Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Ruach HaKodash. In English, that will mean all praise to the Most High. In the name of the Son, in the name of the Holy Spirit. Double honors to the apostles and elders and brothers of Great Millstone, where I'm learning this 100% truth. GMS for short. Shalom to the elect, to the 144,000, to the mixed multitude that scattered to all four corners of the earth. Shalom to the sincere sisters that believe in Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shah, that believe in this 100% truth. Hopefully this lesson was edifying. Shalom.